Friday night, and you already know what that means. We are here on the Big Fight Fuel channel. There we go. It's Friday night. You already know what that means. AEW Rampage review. It is Friday, December 17th, 2021. I'm here in New Jersey. 16-hour drive. Got home at 4 o'clock in the morning. Slept all day, and for whatever reason, I'm tired right now. But that's another story. We're here tonight talk about Rampage. Got Wesley Williams, Cameron Johnson. This is the last Rampage review of 2021, and we will pick it back up in 2022. Wednesday night, Cam is going to be at the show in Greensboro, so it's just going to be me and Wes on the review Wednesday night. And Wednesday night's going to be the last Dynamite review of the year. And guess what, guys? I got my tickets. Revolution, March 6th. Rampage, March 4th. I'm sitting second row on floor for Rampage. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. But how are you guys doing? Cam, what's up, man? How are you? You got your big show on Wednesday night. You got to feel excited.
Oh, man, bro, I'm happy to be back on the Big Fight Field channel, bro. I am happy that I get AEW Dynamite next week in the great state of North Carolina. And I want to start a new rule. I want to start a new rule here on this review, bro. Taz the night on commentary called North Carolina North Kalalaki. I want y'all to refer to North Carolina as North Kalalaki from now on, bro. AEW is coming to North Kalalaki, as Taz put it, and they gonna be here a good little while, man. I get 2 Dynamites. I'm not going to Battle of the Belts, unfortunately, but I got 2 Dynamites, man. I cannot wait for AEW Dynamite in a couple weeks, man. Rampage tonight was a pretty good show, man. I can't wait to break it down, man, and talk about it, man. Big boy Wes, how you doing, my guy?
Doing very well, man. Joseph, you're not the only one, and Cam, you're not the only one either, going to AEW shows, because it was brought to my attention today that one of my buddies got up there this morning. I was at work, so I couldn't get to it myself, but one of my buddies had me covered. And February 16th, 2022, the first time in over 2 years, I'll be attending another AEW show, as February 16th, AEW will be live in Nashville, Tennessee with Dynamite, Rampage. And you know what? Give me Elevation, because you boys keep hyping up Elevation. Give it to me. I don't care. Give me Elevation. Give me Dark. Give me all the AEW content for February 16th. Hopefully you guys will see my beautiful face on TNT. If not, well, you'll know that I'll be there live to enjoy all the festivities on that very date, man. I'm super excited. I mean, I've been raving about it all day, man, and I'm just counting down the days right now, counting down those days until we get to February 16th. So I'm super excited. Finally, Tony Khan, again, finally, thank you so much for coming back to Tennessee. We've missed you dearly, and I cannot wait for that wonderful Wednesday night to enjoy all the AEW content I can handle and more. So it's going to be a wonderful time. Man, we're all getting to go enjoy AEW live, man. It's great stuff. You love to see it.
Bro, isn't it a great feeling that we're all going to shows now? Like, Cam's going to the show Wednesday, and he's going to one in January. I'm going the 29th in Jacksonville, and then the March 6th and 4th for Rampage, Revolution. I'm going to FanFest as well. I forgot to mention that. And then my boy Wes is going to Nashville and February 16th. How far do you live from Nashville?
It's only a few hours, man. Not too bad of a drive at all. I've made that drive multiple times, and it's gonna be a breeze, man. I'm gonna get up. It's my day off from work anyway, too. So I'm gonna wake up that morning. I'm gonna be super excited. I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, it's AEW day. And the Williams family and the Williams household, it's AEW day, which means I'm gonna drive all the way to Nashville. I'm gonna get myself all set up. I'm gonna have to think about what AEW shirt I'm gonna have to wear for the occasion. I got a lot of shirts to choose from, so I gotta really think about that. But overall, man, I'm gonna get to enjoy AEW live and in person. It is gonna be oh so sweet. Tony Khan, again, I cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much for being so generous to the fine folk here in Tennessee.
Before we get into the show, I don't know if I said this on Wednesday, but I recommend for both to do the meet and greet before the show. I did it in Miami and in Orlando, and it was really fun. I got to meet Ricky Starks, Wardlow, Silva and Reynolds and Sheeta. I recommend you both do that. It's very fun. You get to meet a couple of wrestlers, and it's cool, just to interact with some people that you bring into your lives. So, just a recommendation. But we're gonna get into the Rampage review here. If you have not already, be sure to go ahead and check out Wednesday's review. We talked about the 1 hour match that went into a draw between Adam Hangman Page and Bryan Danielson for the AEW World Championship, which is at 97 views. I think we can get that up to 100. So if you guys haven't already, be sure to go ahead and check out the review. And let's get into the show with Rampage tonight. We opened up with Bobby Fish teaming up with the Super Click against the Best Friends and Orange Cassidy, 8-man tag. This match was really good, a lot of fun, a lot of a really fun match, mostly nonstop, chaotic, what you would expect in a match like this. The spot with Orange Cassidy just casually walking on the top rope and then just randomly kissing Adam Cole on the cheek out of nowhere. Just funny stuff. It's like that's that kind of stuff in comedy wrestling. That's just awesome in my opinion. But this match was really good. Trent looked great in his first match back. I want to see more of him. I want to see him after tonight. I want to see him in a one-on-one match with Adam Cole. I don't know if we will get that or not, but this match was really good. Trent got the win for his team over Bobby Fish, and everybody gave Trent a hug right in the middle of the ring, and that was the way Rampage opened tonight. Really good match to start off the show. What did you think, Cameron Johnson?
I thought this is a hot match to kick off the show. I thought this was a hot, fun match to kick off the show. I thought everybody got a chance. I thought everybody got a chance to shine. Trent is awesome, man. I'm so happy. Trent is awesome, man. I'm so happy Trent is back, man. I'm so happy he's back. I've really missed Trent, and I see Trent rocking that new hairstyle he got now. I see Trent not rocking that new haircut he got now. I'm so happy he's back, man. I thought this was a fun 8-man tag to kick things off. And I thought this was a fun 8-man tag to kick things off. Just a great way to start off Rampage tonight. Great way to start off Rampage.
Wes.
Yeah, I thought this 8-man was tons of fun to watch. Trent looks absolutely great coming back from injury, man. And I don't think enough people give Trent credit, man. I mean, the guy is heavily underrated. The guy is honestly, he's put on a lot of great matches throughout AEW's short history. I mean, I remember his match with Kenny Omega all that time ago. That was great. I mean, there's a lot of great matches that Trent's had, not only in tag team matches with Chuck Taylor, but even in singles competition. Trent is a super underrated. I'm very happy to see him back, and him getting the win in this match was definitely great too, because it reestablishes him to the AEW fans once again. So, and I've been really enjoying this feud overall between the Best Friends and the Elite. It's a lot of fun, and we're seeing it culminate more and more in the upcoming weeks too. And it's a lot of fun. I'm just having a lot of fun with it, and it's definitely helped out Orange Cassidy a lot, because we all know the feud he was in before was very lackluster at best, and it was just not fun at all, and we were getting so tired of it. But this, it's like I'm not getting tired of it at all. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm here for the whole ride. So.
Yeah, and we'll get into the big match that is happening Wednesday night in Greensboro. I kind of actually expected it to be saved for a later date, but the fact that we're getting the big match this soon out of this feud tells me something's up. It tells me that something's up, and we'll get into that. But we got Dan Lambert's back. Dan Lambert's back.
Yes, sir.
Why are you happy?
Why am I happy?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The guy's kind of grown on me. Hey, I mean, you can't deny the guy's over. You really can't. The guy's over.
He's over.
He's over,
Very over. So he runs his mouth about EVPs getting title shots and everybody kissing up to Tony Khan and stuff like that. Segment was very simple. Nothing too much here. Cody Rhodes came out. Can I just ask this? It's not like a wrestling match or anything. This was a talking segment. Why did Cody have to do his whole entrance? Why couldn't he just come out with the music and just walk out there to interrupt Dan Lambert? They have to turn the lights off. They have to play the prelude music. They have to do all the pyro. Like, why?
I think
When you the EVP, okay, look at when you the EVP, you can do that. Number one, and two, I'm pretty sure they spending lots of money on that entrance. Tony Khan's like, fuck it, I'm gonna get my money's worth out of this damn entrance. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna get my money's worth out of this entrance.
It's more
Bro, it's so extra. Go ahead, Wes.
It's more the character development, I think, because we all know the whole tease is going on with Cody, all the character work he's been doing lately, man. I mean, that's the thing. They know what they're doing with Cody, man, and Cody knows what he's doing right now. He's working so many people right now, and it's like it's not like the Roman Reigns situation in WWE where it's like, oh, he's hated, but we're really trying to get you to cheer him. No, it's like Cody is hated, and they know that. They're not trying to get him cheered. He's just kind of embracing it a little bit, but at the same time, like, he's doing obnoxious things on purpose pretty much. And so it's like, that's when I saw that, I knew it was extra, but I was like, Cody knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's getting under people's skin. He knows it. And I think I'm telling you, I feel like there's going to be some big payoff to this, and we're going to be like really taken aback, and it's probably going to come out of nowhere. So it's going to happen probably when we least expect it. So who knows? But that's what I think in my theory of it all. So
yeah, dude, it's so extra. It's so over the top. But I mean, here's another point as well. So they're in the ring together, and they're just taking the microphone away from each other. Both Cody and Lambert were getting booed. I mean, if Cody Rhodes is in the ring and he's getting booed in a segment against Dan Lambert, who's absolutely hated, I mean, it's time to switch it. It's time to switch it up, don't you think?
I think we're leading to something with them. We're leading to something with Cody. I fully believe that, man. They're not doing like him teasing going out of the heel tunnel when you had that little face off of Sammy and doing all this other stuff. It's like they're not doing this as like, oh, it's whatever. No, like they're planning something, I feel. So again, it's probably gonna come when we least expect it.
Okay, what were you gonna say, my guy?
I was just gonna say the same. I was gonna say the same thing Wes said, and then also, I was gonna say the same thing. I was just gonna say the same thing Wes said. To be honest.
So to end the segment, Cody starts brawling with Paige and Sky. Dustin Rhodes comes out, gets in the brawl. So Dustin Rhodes and Cody are both getting laid out. Sammy Guevara comes out, takes out Ethan Page, runs. He takes out Scorpio Sky. I think we're getting a Sammy Guevara Scorpio Sky match at Battle of the Belts. That would definitely getting that match, and I don't mind that at all. But then Sammy and Cody stare down at each other to end the segment. So the segment was fine, and we're setting up, like we said a couple weeks ago, setting up two matches for the TNT Championship. What do you guys think of the segment? I'll start with Ken and then Wes.
I thought the segment was fine. I thought the segment was fine. I thought it served its purpose. I thought the segment was fine. I thought it served its purpose with setting up an eventual tag match down the road and building, and building towards the eventual match. Building towards the match with Cody and Sammy Guevara next week. So I thought they did his job. I thought they did what they're supposed to do.
Wes?
Yeah, I also thought it was a fine segment. I also mentioned this on Twitter. I could see somewhere down the line, possibly like Dustin and Cody going up against Men of the Year in a tag match at some point. I don't know when, but somewhere down the line, I could see that. But yeah, I agree with you, Joseph. I think we're going to see Sammy and Scorpio at Battle of the Belts after Sammy goes against Cody next Saturday on Rampage, which should be really good. But yeah, they're still doing the Men of the Year stuff, kind of somewhat involved with the Inner Circle, but not fully. But now Cody's getting involved too, so it's getting pretty interesting. So we'll have to see what happens in the coming weeks.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. But we got to move on to a submission match. Ty Conti against Penelope Ford. I wasn't really feeling this match at all. It was super predictable. Match was fine for what it was. Ty won, tapped out Penelope Ford, and Bunny knocks out Ty Conti with the Braxton Knucks. So I kind of don't get it here. It's like these four women were feuding before Ty Conti became the number one contender. Then they took a break, and now they're feuding again. I don't know why we need these four women to feud again. It's just unnecessary in my opinion. But at the end of the day, it's not a huge problem, but it's whatever. Ty won, good for her. Wes, I really don't have much to say about this. Wes, what do you think though?
Yeah, match was okay. I thought it was decent. I really liked the submission that Ty used to win the match. I thought that looked cool. But yeah, I mean, I didn't expect much from this. You know, I felt it was probably just gonna be an okay match. But yeah, this feud isn't all that. But you know, I don't mind multiple women's feuds in AEW. So it kind of, I guess, it gives something for Ty Conti and Anna Jay to do. I know the brass knuckles is Allie's shtick, but it's a really overused thing, and I really wish it would stop being used so much. Like the brass knucks is used like all the time, and I'm like, I mean, it's like, can y'all do anything else besides the brass knucks? It's just, I feel like I see it like every single time, like Allie or Penelope Ford is on screen, they always use the brass knuckles, or they attempt to use it. It's like, y'all just like try another shtick or something. I don't know. I mean, it's just so overused.
It's overtopped, I think, like exposed, So, Cam, what do you think, my friend?
I thought the match was good. I thought this was a good match. I like that submission take on she used was painful. As soon as she locked it on, I was like, damn. I was like, damn. I tap out to that. That shit looked like it hurt. She had a lotus lock and was cranking on it. That shit looked like it hurt. I'm like, damn. So she got the submission department down packed. But I'm so sick and tired of this feud now. I don't mind multiple women's feuds either, but at the same time, how many times have we seen some variation of Takashi against Penelope Ford, or Anna Jay against the Bunny, or Takashi against the Bunny, and at the same time, it always and at the end of the match, it always ends the same. It always ends the same with either Takashi or Anna Jay getting the win, and then Penelope Ford or the Bunny coming in and beating Penelope Ford or the Bunny coming in and beating the crap out of the babyfaces efforts. I'm so sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of this feud. Can we please move on? And can we please get rid of the brass knuckles? And Allie, I don't need to see Allie on my TV ever again. I really don't. I really don't. The fact that Allie is on TV and Layla Hirsch is not, don't sit right with me. It don't sit right with me. But I'm just so tired of this. I'm so tired of this damn feud. Can we please move on from this feud? I'm so tired of it. I'm so sick of this feud.
Cam, is this going to be the new Orange Cassidy Hardy Family Office feud where it just never ends?
Oh God.
We're gonna give you a best of 7 series with Anna Jay and the Bunny. There you go.
Oh God, I don't want to watch that. I'm sorry.
I feel like they've wrestled like 10 times. I feel like they've wrestled 10 times already.
Let me tell you, as an avid Elevation Dark watcher, you know what's been overdone every week now is Ryo Mizunami and Emi Sakura in like team versus team match. I'm like, why do we have to see Ryo Mizunami and Emi Sakura wrestle every freaking week? These are two women I don't care about either, so this doesn't help my cause. It doesn't help my cause.
Bruh, I don't watch Dark Elevation, but every time I look at the rundown for it, I've seen that same thing, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, yeah, they still working
like, what, we're running the gauntlet with these two women. It's like, why? I just don't. But thankfully, I watch these shows like after they're taped, so I'm just like, I'm skipping it. I don't care. I just don't care. Why we get every variation? It's like, I don't know. AEW's getting on a kick of like doing many different variations of different match. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, they did that at the Dark taping I went to too. So on the first taping, they did Ryo Mizunami against Emi Sakura, and the match was fine. It was whatever. Then like an hour later, they did literally the same match, but they added it was Ryo Mizunami and Riho against Demi Soccer, and I think one of her students. I don't remember what her name was, but it's just like these two just wrestled an hour ago. Now they're wrestling again. It's like, what the hell, man? Give me something different. But
also, shout out to Ryo Mizunami. Also, shout out to Ryo Mizunami, by the way. I'm meeting her January 8th. So, I'm meeting her January 8th. So, shout out to Ryo Mizunami. Okay, all right there.
So, yeah, we're going to get a best of 7 series from Ty Conti and Penelope Ford, and a best of 7 series from Andrew and Bunny. Oh, man. We still need to see Orange Cassidy versus Matt Hardy. We need a rematch.
No, you know what? I'm good. I think we're good. Hey, how about we just get Matt and Jeff together again? That'd be great.
Well, the biggest thing going into this show was the Owen Cup. It was revealed that the finish date would be announced for the tournament. More information will be announced Wednesday night. I'm pretty sure it's going to be who's in the tournament, when's the tournament going to start. But I'm guessing this is going to be a really long tournament. They are really honoring Owen Hart in such a great way, and it's awesome to see. And not only are they doing a men's Owen Hart Cup tournament, but they're doing a women's Owen Hart Cup tournament as well, which is absolutely awesome. And the finals is going to be at Double or Nothing. So we're going to wait 5 months to get the finals of the Owen Hart Cup tournament. You could tell AEW is putting a lot of thought, prestige into this tournament, making sure they honor Owen Hart in the best way possible. And Martha Hart is going to present both winners with the Owen Cup trophy. I'm honestly excited, man. This is going to be a great 4 months of watching this tournament. The men, I don't know how many people are going to be in this tournament, but the amount of matches we're going to get, the possibilities is just absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. I'm not going to say who I think is going to win until the participants are actually announced. Like people are right now on social media. Like people are getting too ahead of themselves. Like wait until it's actually announced, and then we'll find out. But I'm very excited for this. I think it's going to be a great start for 4 months watching this tournament. I'm pretty sure you guys probably have a lot to say about this, so I'm going to start with Wes and then go to Cam.
Yeah, there's something I'm super excited for in 2022. It's this. Ever since it was first announced that we AEW be presenting an Owen Hart tournament and doing all the Owen Hart, paying homage to Owen Hart in so many different ways. Ever since that was all announced, I've just been super excited for it, and I cannot wait to see how this tournament unfolds. I love the fact that both the men and the women are involved too. I think that's great, and it's just so awesome to see a wrestling company, a true professional wrestling company, pay homage to Owen Hart in the best way possible, and to get Martha Hart's blessing and everything. It's just great to see. And I think they're going to do so right by this too. And, but yeah, it's too early to say anything about like who's going to win and stuff. We got to wait till the actual participants are named. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. And the finals will culminate at Double or Nothing as it was announced tonight. So that's going to be really fun to watch. So we already know like 2 matches right there that are going to be a part of the Double or Nothing card in 2022. But yeah, I'm sure they're going to do this in the biggest way possible, and they're going to definitely do Owen Hart proud with this.
Cam.
I'm in agreement, man. I am very much looking forward to this Owen Hart tournament. It is Owen Hart Cup. This is something cool, man. That's something really cool. Owen Hart, one of the all-time greats. Owen Hart, one of the all-time greats to die. Owen Hart, one of the all-time greats, was taken way too soon from us, man. Truly an all-time great. Truly an all-time great in wrestling, and truly an all-time great in wrestling. At the amount of people he's influenced, and when you look at the amount of people he influenced, and the matches and the matches that he had, and the fact that he was such a skilled, the fact that he was such a skilled and versatile performer. Any role you needed him to play, any role you needed him to play, you could play it to a T. So this is something very, very cool. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I'm curious to see I'm curious to see how the tournament is formatted, because there's so many ways you can format this tournament here. I'm curious to see how it's formatted. One thing I think would be cool is if they kind of did this Owen Hart tournament, if they did it like G1 style, if they did it like G1 style with the men and the women, I think that would be cool. I think that would be cool. But I think that'd be cool. But anyway, they decide to have the tournament. But anyway, they decide to have the tournament. I think it's gonna be great, man. I'm looking forward to this Owen Hart Cup, man. And shout out to AEW and Tony Khan continuing to prove why they are class acts. And continuing to prove why they're class acts by doing stuff like this, man. It's absolutely great to see.
You know what I could actually see them doing it like the G1, because if they're going to say they start January and it ends in May, I don't think you're going to do elimination. I would love to see a 16-man, 16-woman G1 style tournament. I think that would be I think it would be great. It's going to make for awesome television as well, and more importantly, great wrestling, because that's just what we want. We want great wrestling, and I think that that's what this tournament is going to provide. Any last-minute thoughts?
Us wrestling fans, we need that G1 style tournament, because the G1 this year was a disappointment. So we need that. So we need that kind of G1 tournament. The G1 this year was a disappointment. So New Japan is going to disappoint us with their G1 tournament, which is usually the best tournament in all of wrestling. I know Tony Khan got our backs, man. I know Tony Khan got our backs. So I know Tony Khan got our backs if this goes through.
Nice.
Yeah, I would love to see a G1 style with this. I think I could see AEW definitely doing that too. Knowing that they're already like doing some work with New Japan anyway, having some New Japan talent come over and work AEW and stuff. We've already seen Ishii come over and work. We're seeing Rocky Romero work with the Best Friends, as the Best Friends are officially part of the Chaos faction. So I could definitely see a G1 style with this tournament, and if they do that, I think that'll be super awesome. But if they don't, regardless, I know we're going to be in for a real treat in 2022.
I'm excited. We're going to get more information Wednesday night. Me and Wes will probably going to talk about it again on Wednesday night. So we will see what they have up their sleeves. But speaking of Wednesday night, we got the matches to talk about on Wednesday. We got Malachi Black versus Griff Garrison, which was announced on Wednesday.
Rest in peace, Griff Garrison. It was nice knowing you, buddy. It was nice knowing Griff Garrison, man. Hope y'all give him a nice tribute on Wednesday, because he dies Wednesday night, man. It was nice knowing him. It was real nice knowing Griff Garrison. And I hope, hey, man, Joseph, to answer your question last week about if they breaking up the Varsity Blondes, looks like Brian Pillman going to become a singles wrestler, bro, because Griff Garrison dies next week.
They're not breaking up the Varsity Blondes. It's too early, in my opinion. But actually, you know what? I guess we might as well talk about it for a little bit. Someone brought up a suggestion of, I was thinking how Julia Hart might join the House of Black. Someone brought up that what if Griff Garrison joins the House of Black, and Brian Pillman becomes a singles star in that way, because they want to push him in the future as a singles wrestler. So I don't know. I still think it's gonna be Julia Hart, but if it's Griff Garrison, I'd be a little bit shocked, to be honest. What do you guys think about that, real quick?
I can see that happening. I can see that happening if Griff Garrison somehow survives this ass whooping he's got coming to him at the end of Malachi Black. So if Griff Garrison can find a way to survive that, then yes, I can absolutely. Yeah, I can see that. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I feel like I could possibly see it happening, but at the same time, I feel like Griff Garrison probably isn't needed in the House of Black. I feel like Julia Hart would fit in really well. I feel like that's I think we mentioned on Wednesday too. How like it was like kind of like how Anna Jay joined the Dark Order and stuff. Like she was very lost, joined the Dark Order. Brody Lee took her in. And I could see the same kind of thing happen with Julia Hart with Malachi Black. So I think Julia Hart would fit in with the House of Black, but I don't really think Griff Garrison's really needed that much. So
yeah, I agree. I think Griff Garrison. It's weird. You know, he's a big part on Sammy's channel as well. So I feel like I don't know. Julia Hart would probably fit much better in this, but it's just a suggestion. So I don't think it's gonna happen, but I think the match should be good on Wednesday. Um, Wednesday we're getting Orange Cassidy versus Adam Cole, which I was kind of surprised about. That match is gonna be. I'm very excited to see that match, and that's the big match out of this best friends super quick elite feud. Um, do you think the feud's gonna end on Wednesday?
I
Start
don't,
with West.
I don't think so. I think they're probably going to do something even bigger after this. I don't think this will be the very end of it. It kind of also seems like they kind of did just kind of start it too, so it would be kind of weird to for them kind of like abruptly end it very quickly like that. But I'm super excited for this match Wednesday. I think Cassie and Cole are going to kill it.
Cam gets to see it live. So go ahead, Cam.
I think the feud continues next week, but I don't think the Bucks are going to be a part of the feud. Well, I don't think the Bucks are going to be a part of the feud. I think the feud continues with Cole, O'Reilly, and Fish, but I don't think it continues with the Young Bucks. I think that's where Kyle O'Reilly debuts next week in Greensboro, because Adam Cole said he had a Christmas present for the Young Bucks. I think the Christmas present turns out to be I think the Christmas present turns out to be Kyle O'Reilly, and I think Fish, O'Reilly, and Cole lay the beat down on the Young Bucks next week. And that takes the Young Bucks out the feud, and that takes the Young Bucks out the feud and takes the Young Bucks off TV. Meanwhile, the feud with the best friends continues, but they just plug Fish and O'Reilly in there.
I could see that. I definitely can see that's interesting, but at the end of the day, Orange Cassidy, Adam Cole, it's going to be a great match. Cam, I'm happy you get to see that match live. So we're also getting Nyla Rose versus Ruby Soho in the semifinals, and the big six-man with MJF, FTR, and against CM Punk, Darby Allin, and Sting. That should be awesome. And then on Christmas night edition of Rampage, which is a different start time, Saturday night, 9 o'clock Eastern time. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. There's going to be no review on Saturday night, and I'm probably not even going to watch the show because it'll be Christmas. I'll be spending time with family and all that jazz and stuff. So I'll probably catch up on it Monday or Sunday, probably Monday. But we're getting Sammy Guevara and Cody for the TNT Championship, and Bear Bronson versus Hook, the best wrestler in the world, Hook.
Yeah. I dare you, name a better Christmas present. I will wait until somebody gives me a better answer, because we're getting the gift that keeps on giving in Hook this holiday season, next Saturday night, man. Tony Khan has blessed us with the best Christmas present ever. This is going to be the best holiday ever, man. We got Hook going up against a freaking bear on Saturday night, Christmas night, man. It's going to be so great.
I honestly can't wait, but I'll probably catch up for that Rampage show sometime Monday on my way back to Florida. So, yeah. Main event, 10-man tag. On Eddie Kingston, Lucha Bros, and Santana Ortiz against Daniel Garcia 2.0 and the Acclaimed. The match was all right until the finish. I thought the finish was super sloppy. It looked like the match wasn't supposed to end there. Daniel Garcia just rolled up and pinned Eddie Kingston out of nowhere. And then they just brawled. And we had a big brawl to end the show. You had Jurassic Express coming and brawling with Daniel Garcia in 2.0 with Christian Cage. And then we saw the stare down with Jurassic Express and Lucha Bros to end the show. Jungle Boy holding up the tag team titles. Both teams shaking hands. I think we're getting that match at Battle of the Belts, no question. I think that's when the Christian Cage heel turn is going to happen at Battle of the Belts. And I think that should be a fantastic tag team match when that match happens. So, 10-man tag, what are you guys' thoughts? start with Wes, then we'll go to Cam, and we'll close out the show.
Yeah, match was good. You could tell they definitely were trying to rush through it because they had to meet the 1 hour mark of the show. But it was pretty good for what it was. The ending did feel a little weird. It did kind of seem like it was just kind of like, okay, like, whoa, that like Daniel Garcia rolled up Eddie Kingston, then they just like brawled and stuff. But I did love the standoff at the end with Jurassic Express and Lucha Brothers. And like you said, Joseph, that looks like that's our AEW World Tag Title match for Battle of the Belts on January 8th, which I'm all for. And I can also definitely see that Christian Cage heel turn coming because we've sensed it for quite some time now. And I do believe January 8th will be the date that Christian finally turns on Jurassic Express. And we probably will end up getting a match with Jungle Boy and Christian Cage one-on-one. But yeah, it was an all right main event. And I don't know what the Daniel Garcia rolling up Eddie Kingston is going to lead to. I guess maybe another match between the two, which I wouldn't mind. But yeah, it was a bit of a weird ending, if you ask me.
Cam?
I thought the 10-man tag was good. I thought this was a good 10-man tag until the finish. I don't know what happened with the finish. I don't know if the finish was supposed to come with Danny Garcia rolling. I don't know if Danny Garcia was supposed to roll up. I don't know if Danny Garcia was supposed to roll up Eddie Kingston for the finish. I don't know if it was a thing where the referee messed up, but I thought that finish was but I thought the finish was weird, and I also thought the post-match attack was weird because the Acclaimed hit Eddie Kingston with the boombox, and then Jurassic Express's music hit. It wasn't a thing where they're gonna hit him with the boombox and then Jurassic Express music hits and then then the heels stop. Like typical wrestling show. We see that shit all the time in wrestling. We didn't get that. They hit him with the boombox and then Jurassic Express's music hit. And to me, I'm sitting there going, okay, was that a botch? Okay, was that a botch where Jurassic Express laid on where Jurassic Express laid on the cues, where the guys are supposed to hit Jurassic Express's music laid on the cues, and they just had to go ahead and hit them with the boombox anyway. I thought this whole finish was just weird. I thought the whole finish was just weird and an overall mess. But Jurassic Express and the Lucha Bros should be fun. That should be a lot of fun. And Jungle Boy, I hope you're alert, buddy, because you got a beatdown coming to you at the hands of Christian Cage. Christian Cage about to beat the shit out of you. So he about to beat the shit out of you. So you've been warned. We're trying to warn you here on the show, Jungle Boy. So just be ready, man. Make sure you bring like a chair or something. But don't be blindsided by the attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up the AEW Rampage review tonight on the channel. I want to thank everybody who tuned in to the review tonight. Be sure to subscribe to the Big Fight Field channel. The goal is 500 subscribers before Revolution on March 6th. I hope we can get that. 500 subscribers. And we're going to have some more content for you this week. I'm going to have a short video tomorrow. Miami Dolphins related, very short, around 7 to 10 minutes. Then Sunday, I'll be back with the post-game video. Comment down below your thoughts on tonight's episode of Rampage. Hit the like button if you like what you heard from all three of us. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well, at Conlon_Joseph. Got a lot of football games. Next week, I am set. There is football 8 out of 10 days during my Christmas break. And I got Dynamite on next Wednesday, which is a stats show. I'm set up for Christmas break. I'm excited. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Wes, where can they follow you?
You already know, follow me at big_West18 on Twitter. That is BIG_WES18. I talk about Dynamite every single week on Twitter and, of course, on here on the Big Fight Field channel. And the same goes for Rampage on Fridays on Twitter and, of course, on here, Big Fight Field as well. And, folks, just want to say a big thank you to those of you who have tuned in for all the Rampage reviews that we have done since the inception of the three-man booth here. We want to thank you very much and hope you guys keep coming back for more. We got more big reviews coming in 2022. So I hope you all will come back for more great content. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing, get that subscriber count up here on the Big Fight Field channel. And we appreciate you. We love you. And we hope you have an amazing holiday season.
Cam, send them home, man.
Follow me on Twitter at Cam71101. I want to thank Joseph for bringing me on the Big Fight Field channel this year. For doing this permanently, man. I don't know how much longer you plan to keep me on here, man. And I don't know how much longer you plan to keep me on here, man. But this has been an absolute blast, man. I want to thank you for bringing me on the show, Wes. I want to thank you, man, for being an amazing Wes. I want to thank you, man, for being an amazing co-host and an amazing friend, man. Y'all rock. I want to thank all the viewers and all the subscribers of the Big Fight Field channel, man, for coming to these reviews each night, and for coming to these reviews whenever we post them up. It's the three-man, for coming to these reviews when we post them. It's the three-man booth, the best three-man booth in all of wrestling. Do not at me because it is the truth. The best three-man booth in all of wrestling, man. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season, man. I hope you guys watch your wrestling. Watch AEW. Watch the Christmas editions of the WWE shows. I don't know why you do it, but it's the holiday season, man. Get WWE in hand with them ratings, man. Be a good person for them, man. Be a good person for them, man. Then go back to not watching their shows the rest of the year, man. But spread that holiday cheer, man. Make sure you watch all your Christmas movies. You buy Christmas presents. Open your Christmas presents, man. Have fun and have a safe holiday. Have fun and have a safe holidays. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from me. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from me. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you guys, man. I hope you guys enjoy your holidays, man. Tell your families I said hello, and yeah.
Well, we'll end it off on this note. As long as this channel exists, you guys will be co-hosts for as long as this channel exists. So there you go. And now that you all brought that up, the first week of March is the actual 1-year anniversary that you both became co-host here on the Big Fight Field channel. That's the week of Revolution. So that Wednesday before Revolution, we'll have to have a big review celebrating 1 year as co-host on the channel. So, all right, we're gonna get out of here. Me and Wes will see you Wednesday night for the Dynamite review. I will see you tomorrow for a very short video. Hope you guys have a good night. Stay classy. We're out of here. Peace.